core issue between you and Munchie B, bro?
Munchie B is mad about Preston in Colorado. He won't let it go. You know what I'm saying? It all started behind some little bucktooth Inglewood rapper female. She did some hating stuff. You know, the root of a problem is always a female. You feel me?
Mm.
I called her a bitch, you know what I'm saying, due to her blatant disrespect in my DM. You know what I'm saying? So I called her a bitch. She ran at this dude like he was just some supreme killer to have him check me. He jumped, for me, look at he jumped in my DM asking me about her. I said, man, don't get in my DM asking me about no bitch.
Mm.
You feel me? And we left it at that. I had a show in Denver. I seen him and one of his homies there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I seen him and one of his homies there. When I seen him and one of his homies there, you know what I'm saying? He asked me the same thing he asked me in the DM. I told him, man, don't come asking me about no bitch. I said what I said in the DM, homie. I ain't gotta repeat myself. You feel me? Then I checked, patted his pockets down, and that was just it. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing else that night. So he's mad about that. That's why he always going off. He's so quick to jump on the internet. Oh, Snoopy badass a buster. He's trying to get revenge for himself. He got a vendetta because he know what I did to him in person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's always on the internet. Snoopy badass. He don't want to fight me. He don't want to out. He don't want to rap with me. You understand what I'm saying? So just based off the fact that we see he don't want to rap against me. He didn't want to see me, and he didn't want to see me. He didn't want to see me in Denver. Now we on the internet with it. Like, come on, bro. That dude is harmless. Munchie B is harmless, bro. He ain't no threat to nobody. This is the much. This is all he can do right here. This is him socking me out. He think this is him getting revenge back from Colorado, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's all
Okay.
this is, bro. He mad, bro. He going. That's why y'all look up. He's always talking about me. It's always me because I made him feel this small. So he know he can't make me feel that small. So what he do is he on the internet running his mouth. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
much you don't want to be locked in a cell with me with just me and him, bro. Dead
So
on.
I so okay, let's get to what he had to say, right? He brings up somebody named TC. Who is TC and what's the issue with TC?
See,
I'm
hey, hey,
really
hey,
I don't
look,
know.
I
I don't.
already
I don't. Hold on one second, Snoopy. I don't think we should play the clippings over there because I don't want them to
don't play.
nobody reporting.
We're
If
not we're,
it's
we're not
okay.
playing no. Hey, hold on.
But
Let me ask the chat. Are y'all getting any feedback? Are y'all hearing feedback? Hold on. It's like sometimes you see like right there.
I hear
You
y'all
you hear
good.
that?
I hear
You hear that? Country Rick Rock.
yeah, it sounds like like
It's like a
somebody's mic
raspy.
is feeding back into the
Yeah. So I
headphones
don't.
or something.
Okay, so let me see. Let me turn off my mic when you talking and see what I.
Yeah. See, yeah, it is yours. So,
It's his, huh?
if you got any Bluetooth headphones, we can put that in, or we can just try to work through it. You know what I'm saying? Or you can come off and on the mute. So we'll figure it out. All right. So, go ahead, Country Rick Rock. What you was gonna say?
I kind of lost thought. I didn't want to play nobody clippings because I want to ask him. I want to ask him what happened in Colorado. What's the start of this? Because I don't know what's going on with these guys. So I want to let's get to the bottom of it. We're gonna get a little question there. What happened in Colorado? If you don't mind me asking.
What happened in Colorado? He was there with one of his other homies. You know what I'm saying? I was there with my squad, and he asked me the same thing that he asked me in the DM. You know what I'm saying? What's my problem with a girl? I said don't come. I said don't approach me about that bitch. I said I already told you in the DM. Why is you asking me about that bitch? You know what I'm saying? And he was just standing there, and I grabbed on his pockets, bro. And that was it, bro. It was nothing. It wasn't. I stayed there. I got on the stage, performed with Mickey Slick, and I got the footage of all that. You know what I'm saying? So for him to wait 2-3 years after that to start his campaign on the internet against me, that's just weird to me, bro. Like he a weirdo, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? He can't face me like he dropped some little garbage lines in a little rap about me. I flamed him. I flamed him in my version of Not Like Us. You
My
feel
bad.
me? He went quiet. You understand what I'm saying? Now that he think my page is gone because I'm getting it back in 29 days. He want to get on the internet and try to get his little revenge because me marking him out in Denver. You know what I'm saying? That's really all this is, bro. It was him trying. Like, why is you call yourself a gangster? Why is you approaching another nigga about a bitch anyway, bro? Like, what's up with that, bro?
So all this is behind a woman.
Behind what a woman told him I said, and he trying to prove to her that he's super blood and he can check me for her. That's all this is, bro. Because he couldn't check me in my face in Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got a witness to this. I could pull up some witnesses, and we could do another stream, and I'll pull up some witnesses to this same event, bro. I don't got no reason to lie. These dudes always talking about, oh, we was gonna do this, or we had them this. Like, why y'all just don't do it? Why is always what we was gonna do, or what we was doing, or what we was? He lucky we didn't. It's always that. Why you didn't do it? Because you couldn't. This is all he got, bro. It's the internet, bro.
So, I mean, forgive me for being ignorant, I mean, or not being tapped in all the way, but what does it mean when you say you grabbed his pockets?
I patted him down.
Oh, okay.
Make sure
You
he
just
didn't have nothing on him. But I already know he didn't, though, because everybody got checked when they went in the club. My security was the one. We had. And how I know that he's trying to hide something, he just took the videos down. He don't want nobody to know his real name. And I'm willing to bet you that Dream Foreman dude got something in his background he hiding. Tell him to post an ID. Let us know your real name so we can do a proper background check on you. He ain't gonna do it. Snoopy, all the busters and hood hoppers from Inglewood family. Let's talk about that. Feel what I'm saying? It's okay when a person hood hop to your hood, but if a person hood hop anywhere else, it's a problem. You got hood hoppers from IFG. Then another thing, the only reason Munchie B is alive because his mama and his grandmama went begging to his homies to not kill him. His homies shot his eye out. They was gonna kill him, bro. His grandmama and his mama begged his homies to not kill him, bro. That's why he's still around. Everybody want to talk about my background and who I am. Get all that. Ask yourself, why do it matter to these dudes? If I'm nobody, if I'm this, why do it matter? Why do it matter? And then they ask about TC. TC is somebody that when my channel get back, y'all gonna see, I've already exposed TC's paperwork. TC is the real rat.
mm,
In the paperwork that they're hiding, if you notice when it comes to my situation, they only post appeal transcripts and they only post appeal paperwork and court transcript. And paperwork, you don't call somebody to defend it. You call them the suspect or you say them by their name. Y'all have never seen no paperwork on me, what they calling them the suspect. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. The reason y'all don't see no paperwork on me, because they're hiding the police report. And the reason they're hiding the police report, because that police report is going to prove that I didn't know who he was at the scene. That police report is going to prove that TC told on himself. That police report is going to prove that he snitched and gave the police the description of the killer's car that killed his cousin. He's the real rat. The paperwork that is showing is the paperwork that with after me and him seeing each other in a holding tank, and we put the plan in motion for me to say that he didn't try to kill me and he looked scared when he killed my homie. Because he wasn't going to trial saying he didn't do it. He was going to trial saying he did it and he was scared and it was an accident. And I confirmed that on the stand. So what they're doing is they're hiding his statement of him on the stand testifying on himself and showing just my statement and trying to make me look like a rat while they hide the police report so y'all can't understand the full story in the context of the situation. So I say that to say this, Munchie B is protecting a snitch, Alex Alonzo. Because if Munchie B was a real gangster, he would make Alex Alonzo show his paperwork publicly. If Munchie B was a real gangster, he would acknowledge the police report and not call me a rat. But this don't got nothing to do with Snoopy B being a rat or Snoopy B being a fake. This is envy. This is jealous. This is a vendetta. And that's what it is with Munchie B. He's a bitch. He talk about I'm gonna get whoopty whoop to fight him. Nigga, you can't fight me, bitch. You can't fight me. You can't defend yourself. You
Well,
can't defend nothing you saying, and you can't even defend the B, nigga.
Let me ask you this:
So
if
why the
it was
fuck
a
you?
way, right, we could say, you
There
know
is
what?
no way. The only way me and Munchie B is gonna squash it is if he fight me and back that shit up he been saying. I know what y'all gonna say he blind, but if he was blind, he shouldn't have said it. There's no way until I get a fade out of Munchie B. Dead homies. Until then, fuck Munchie, bro. He's a hater. He's an envious ass nigga. He needs to focus on the motherfucking hood hoppers from Inglewood family. That's what the fuck he needs to do, bro. And the niggas that shot his eye out.
Can he see out of one eye at least? Because if you want to fade, he got to be able to see you. You can't
Yeah,
just be,
yes.
you can't be running around and nigga
Yes.
moving to
He,
the side and
hey,
shit.
listen.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But
He can see
this
out of
how I
one eye.
look at it.
Yes, he
He
can. And I always said I'll put on the patch. I put on the patch. I'll lose some weight, and I want to see what you got, nigga.
So it's gonna be a pirate fight. Y'all ass crazy. So
Yeah.
this nigga
I
said I
call
put
him the
on a
pirate.
patch.
That's my little word. Munchie B's a hater, bro. Like my nigga, I met Munchie B twice in my life, bro. Both times he was fans, bro. He was a fan, bro. I've met Munchie B 2 times in my life. That's it. You catch what I'm saying? The nigga was a fan, bro. Straight fan, bro. I can show you. I'ma send them to you. I can show you screenshot messages. Oh, your music hard. Fuck your homies. Your homies be hating on you. He used to be on my side, bro. But when I made him feel inferior, now he trying to go out his way. Yeah, he's a buster. He's this. Snoopy Badass is this. But you can't beat him up. You can't out rap him, nigga. You feel me? You had to lie. You so much of a bitch. You got with my baby mama, and y'all created a lie that she sucked you up when she admitted to me that it never happened and proved to me it never happened. So I'm sitting here like this, like y'all.
Whoa. How did she prove to you that she didn't get that man fellatio?
Man, she sent the screenshot messages of him asking her we should put that play together. Facts.
She sent him okay, so she sent you a screenshot of him
Yeah,
asking for
because when she told
fellatio,
me
and then she
it was
hold on, and then she says no in the text message.
she said that man, it was all for content. It was to get up under your skin. She said you shouldn't take
Mm.
and she said, yeah, he called me and asked me, can we run that play?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So
Yeah,
she was asking for permission to run a literal play.
yeah,
Okay,
to run a little. So, and then Munchie B and Alex they've been all in my they've been trying to get in my other BM DM. They obsessed with me, bro. My BM had to tell Alex, man, can you stay out my DM? You feel me? Munchie B's in her DM with eyes. She ignored him. What I'm trying to tell y'all is they obsessed, bro. And the
yeah,
public should really pay attention to these dudes, bro. Like Snoopy, right? Why are they so obsessed with Snoopy? Why is Munchie B so mad?
okay.
They're obsessed, bro.
So I
I
gotta
met Munchie B twice. And guess what? I've never met Alex Alonso in person, ever.
okay.
They talked about me so much on a platform, I hit Alex. I said, hey, can I pull up and do an interview? Alex do not want me to come to that location. So if I'm so much of a buster, so scary, then why Snoopy Badass already said he'll pull up the street TV? Why haven't y'all made that happen? What y'all scared? What y'all scared of my scary ASS for? I'm a buster. I want to do a street TV interview.
So you telling me if Streets TV was to send you that address, you pulling up?
On Jesus Christ and all the angels, he give me a date, I'm there.
That'd be big. That'd be that way. I think it should just be you and Alex. Everybody else, just y'all two, and get
I
a
just
common
want
ground of understanding.
what I want. I want to see I just want to see if this blatant disrespect they display when I'm not in there. I just want to see if they can do that in my face, bro. I want to see that, bro. I want to see if this blatant disrespect that I have to endure from that platform is it gonna be that in my presence, my nigga? Because if they think that I'm a fake gangster and all that, that's gonna be the day they find the fuck out what the truth is.
Okay. So I gotta ask some hard questions, right? They said something about this on the interview, right? They said something about you said something that got this TC guy locked up, and then when something y'all had an encounter and y'all didn't fight or whatever, what's the situation on that? Clear that
For
up.
one, if I said something to get him locked up, nigga, I would be a keep away and I would have never been in a holding tank with him. If any convict or anybody that went to jail knows that.
Okay.
If I'm the
Yeah,
reason that man
yeah,
is in
I do
jail.
know that part. If you do have somebody that you don't get along with, you told on or something like that, they would not put y'all in the same holding tank.
So
I hear
so
that
so
feedback
so
also.
scratch
Okay.
that off. That's a lie. Another lie from Skeet TV.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. So, Munchie B was hold on, let me mute you while I ask these questions. Munchie B, man, was super disrespectful, man, in this interview, man. He mentions I think he calls him your brother, a guy named Nook Nook. What can you tell us who that is and what that situation was about?
That's my little brother that got murdered. That's just him being disrespectful, trying to get a arousal on me, saying things he wouldn't say in my face. That's all.
Okay, so the Mexican guys he's mentioning, hold on, my bad. So the Mexican guys he's mentioning are the guys that unfortunately unalived your brother, and he's basically saying that they were out for a period of time, and you took no recourse or retaliation. What's your thoughts on that, or what do you got to say about that?
How stupid his dumbass sound is, nigga. For me, 2 days after my brother got a couple days, I could show the paperwork after my brother got killed, nigga. I was out on one, my nigga, and I went to jail for a year, bro. And by the time I got out, nigga, feel what I'm saying? Them niggas was already locked up. So what is he talking about?
Mm,
We can
okay,
they was already locked up by the time I got out. What is he
okay,
talking about?
I
You
think
see,
I think that I think that should be off limits. Speaking on somebody that's resting, I don't think that's cool. I think if you got an issue with somebody, you handle that issue with that individual, bringing up they dead family members. That's when it becomes, it's no longer content. That's when it becomes, when I see you, I'm gonna peel your cap. That goes for anybody on the internet. When you talk about somebody dead or deceased family members, that takes it out of it being an issue with him, and now it's all grounds for now. Now I'm not even trying to fight you no more. Now I'm gonna peel your cap. When I catch you, I'm gonna peel your cap because that takes it overboard. I think content creators need to leave people deceased family members out of whatever issue that they have with anybody on here, because let me tell you something, homie. Let's just say a person is a snitch, right? Just because that person is snitch, that don't mean that person ain't no killer. Because I know some snitches right now that's some snitches, but they'll still blow your head off. They've been killing people before they was even tapped rats. They just got in that courtroom and couldn't handle that pressure. That don't take away the fact that them dudes is killers. So when you get to talking about somebody's deceased family member, I think that's overboard, and that shouldn't even be a part of content.
yeah, I agree.
um, like I said, man, he's speaking on stuff that he don't even know about. He's saying things on the internet that he won't say in my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have never disrespected his dead homies. I've never disrespected nobody dead because I don't get it. I'm a child of God, homie, and I don't disrespect the dead, homie. Everybody that I know that do that, God get him. So I'm not even tripping off of that. He gonna get his. You know what I'm saying? I don't play with that, but he is on the internet pushing narratives and saying what happened and wasn't there and don't even know what he's talking about. He don't even know what he's talking about, bro. You feel
Mm.
me? You know, and I'm not about to get on here and incriminate my. What you want me to do? Yeah, I pulled up and killed like two of them, shot a few of them. Is that what you want me to say,
No,
Officer Munchie? Officer, you can report it to your little app, Munchie.
but you know
I'm just
what?
saying though, like, yeah, like,
With
like,
the
like, keep it real, my nigga. Like, what you want me to say? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all constantly praising these busters just because they got a few homies that can say, yeah, he from the hood. But them dudes be the really marks. You know what I'm saying? If I'm so much of that, then you should have just fired on me in Colorado. Dead homies, you waited some years until you can get up under Alex and trying to use that platform to try to go at me because you really feel insecure the way I made you feel in Colorado. We know this.
Do you have uh any proof that you could show that you guys was in the same facility in Colorado? I think if you got that kind of proof, or if he had that kind of proof that you guys was in the same facility, I think that'd be some good content.
Wasn't in the same jail. I was out there for a
No, no,
show.
no. I'm saying at the same show y'all was at.
Yeah, I have proof of that. I have the footage of me and Mickey Slick on stage after I sing Munchie and I was rapping. I had a good show. I can send it to you as soon as we get up off of here. That's nothing.
Okay.
That's nothing. That's what I'm saying though, bro. Like y'all sitting on the internet listening to this dude, bro. Like, hey, he's a buster. He don't even know what he's talking about, bro. You the proper fade. He can't defend the B, the P, himself. If somebody wanted to take it from him, it'd be nothing he can do about it, bro. Nothing. Unless he got a firearm on him. And he might miss and hit the wrong person even then.
Well, I
Hey,
seen somebody from I think dude was from 111.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude from neighborhood 111, he did say that Munchie was one of the guys that was sliding and putting work in. I just found out probably had to be about 3 weeks ago. I was talking to Spider and Munchie was in the car with him, and I just found out that some of my homies is his family members. And once I found out which homies it was, and I said, if he a part of them dudes is off the chain, they off the hook. And if he come from that bloodline, then I could understand why he's like that. Because at first I never really tripped off none of the content that they put out. I don't be really paying attention. But when I found out the homies from the neighborhood that he was kin to, I said, oh yeah, he come from that bloodline.
That don't mean shit. So just because a motherfucker come from a bloodline, let me tell you something, niggas. So if a father's a super gangster and the son turn out to be a rainbow, that don't mean nothing.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying?
Somebody said Ricc Roc
I'm
was
gonna be,
snitch
I'm gonna
on
be
a man
honest
too.
with you. I think he's a buster. I think he's a bitch. Why? Because I seen him in person. He tried to confront me on something, and it wasn't none of that. He's a buster to me, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what he did in high school, because everything I hear about him is high school shit. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga ain't did nothing since that eye got blown out. Dead homies. You feel me? So, but I don't believe nothing they say. I ain't never seen somebody that's supposed to have all these bodies, but the neighborhoods is still cool with you. Like, so you telling me they don't care about their homies they lost that you allegedly did something to? Nigga, I don't believe that. I don't believe that shit. Dead homies,
hey,
nigga. Fuck Munchie.
but
Dead homies.
one point I wanted to make though, honestly, was when you was talking about how, coming on here and addressing this, right? A lot of times I hit up different creators or musicians or whoever, and I tell them to come on the platform and talk about something, right? And I think that it's a good thing that you did come on here and address these things, and I'm asking the hard questions because now, you know what I mean, people can get that context, like, well, how could he do something if he was locked up? You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate you coming on here and giving that type of context.
Bro, but that's why certain things shouldn't even be on the internet. Like, why do y'all got me on here explaining why I didn't KILL somebody for my brother? If that ain't
Nah,
no police shit, what is, bro?
but I think it's good for
The
them to
fuck is
know what.
that?
I think it's good for them
Okay,
to know so they
Munchie.
can't
But
run
okay,
with it.
okay, Munchie. If you so much of a killer, who's your victims? Your alleged victims. Why the neighborhoods ain't looking for you? Dead homies, nigga. You ain't did nothing to nobody. Ain't no neighborhood dead because of Munchie B. Why? Because you can prove and you can see that in his relationships, my nigga. Because I'm not fucking with a nigga that's allegedly killed my homies and I know who the niggas is. The fuck out of here, bro. I don't believe that shit.
So do you
Fairy
feel
tale
like
ass kills. That shit is fairy tale, homie.
Munchie B took it too far?
He been took it too far, but it really don't even matter because I know he don't want to be in the same room with me. So it really don't even matter. Y'all look at that
Do
shit. I don't
do
look.
do, do you
Y'all
think
look at it. I don't
do
look
you
at it.
do you think by him having a handicap issue, he can't see out of one eye? Do you think I like just really thinking that he's going to fight you when he see you, especially if he got a firearm on him?
No, but I stay with firearms too, Rock. You know that.
So this is what I'm saying. If you stay with yours and he stay with his, and y'all see each other, somebody gonna end up getting unalive or getting and getting
You
in a
don't
position where they
understand
get
is,
shot.
but what you don't understand is, I'm gonna see him before he see me because I got both of my eyes. I'm gonna see him first. And the way I move, he would never see me first. I
All
know,
right, so so
I know I know the places he frequent. He
so
don't
in the
know
be
where I'm
so
at.
the, so
He
in the
don't know where I
beginning of
be
this
at. He don't know nobody that be where I be at. Bro, I know it's people call me about him all the time.
so watch
He
this
don't even know it.
in the beginning of the show, all this stem behind the female. I guess it's a female that all this stems about, right? So it's gonna go all the way as far to one of y'all actually popping each other, and it all stems from a female?
Look, homie, at the end of the day, homie, he the one jumped on the internet, pushing a narrative on me. I'm on defense. That's it. Feel me? I got into it with a bitch. He jumped in my DM like Captain Save a Hoe. I told him how I felt, seen him in person, and told him again how I felt. He
And
been
where's
mad
that female
since.
at right now?
I can't control another nigga, bro.
Where she's at right now?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Somewhere on Instagram, shaking ass, dropping whack music.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
Bro. I don't watch these people, bro. I don't watch these people, bro. I still ain't seen the disrespect he did. I don't look at it. I'm just answering the questions, bro. I
Mm.
don't I don't watch none of these videos. I don't
Right.
watch it. So I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be in my own world. I'm not sitting around thinking about Munchie B, bro. I'm not.
Right.
Another one of the hard questions that I got to ask you, disrespectful things that he brung up was why would you associate yourself with the Bloods if they allegedly had something to do with Melvin? He referenced him as your father being unalived by them. Would you mind addressing that?
Blood didn't kill my daddy.
Mm.
Everybody that knows how my daddy got killed knows how my daddy got killed. So
Is that Melvin? Is that who he's
that's
talking
my
about,
that's
Melvin?
my father. He only said that because I posted that obituary of my
Who
dad.
said that? Who said something about that?
Munchie B, bro. Talking about the bloods killed my daddy, and that ain't even how my daddy got killed, bro. He don't even know my father, bro. My father got murdered when I was 1, and no bloods didn't even do it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, see, that shouldn't even be a part of content,
I'm
man.
just
That's
saying though,
taking it
like,
too far, man.
but what is
and
you?
and that and that's why I was trying to ask the questions in order, but that's why I was saying, did Munchie B take it too far by mentioning these things? And that's why I'm trying to question it and reference it the way I am, because
Man,
it
look
is
it. Look,
going too far.
listen. I serve a powerful God, bro. I serve a very powerful God. And ain't nothing in the Bible that I've ever read have let me down. Nothing in the Bible that when the Bible tell me something's gonna happen, if a person do this, it's always happened. Let Munchie run his mouth. Dead homies. Cause like I said, I serve a powerful God, bro. And his word is solid. So let him keep talking about disrespecting my deceased father. Let him keep disrespecting my deceased little brother. It's good, bro. He got that. I'm gonna take that to the jaw.
Okay. And do you see any type of positive outcome out of this, or is it is what it is?
Man, it is what it is, homie.
Mm, okay. Okay. Come to Ricc Roc. What you got?
Um, I think that when you young, man, a lot of times that we let our ego get in the way sometimes, right? And then when we got people that's looking at it, when you steady speaking on a person every day, vice versa on each end, you gotta hold yourself up to a standard like who we think he talking to, who we think I am. But as you get older in age, you start to realize like, man, I'm not falling for that because I'm not fit to let these dudes trick me in a position that I know right now if they was to give me a life sentence, I ain't trying to go do a life sentence right now. Not for nothing over something as small. And then I'm not trying to knock nobody down and send them out or get me knocked down. So if I'm gonna take a penitentiary chance right now or a life and death chance, it's gonna definitely, it gotta be a certain amount of money for me to even consider, like, man, you know what? I think I'm fit to go hit this lick real quick. I think that Munchie B could be taking it too far, speaking on the deceased, whatever issue that they might have between each other. They could speak on that all day. They could go back and forth with that. But I think speaking on somebody's dead family members, I don't think that's cool. And I think that's a quick way for this to leave the internet and end up in Harrison Ross. For anybody.
It's like this. He got that.
It's
Because
all good.
put it like this. I'm not gonna lose nothing because there ain't no truth to nothing that he's saying. All he doing is putting that bad spiritual karma on himself and his life. He's shortening his days.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's more people I sure want to do something to him other than Snoopy badass. You feel me? So like I said, man, it's all good though, homie. But like I said, I'm not gonna disrespect his dead homies. I don't get down like that, bro. Cause them dudes ain't never did nothing to me. I don't know them dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I'm speaking to him.
Right. I think on each end, the
Feel
dead
me?
homies in the hood. I think the neighborhoods should be left out of it. I think the dead homies should be left out of it because once it goes to somebody's disrespecting somebody's neighborhood, now it puts other people in it. You know what I'm saying? And you can't watch all these dudes at one time. Now you might find a neighborhood. It could be 1,000 individuals from that neighborhood, but it could be 3 people from that neighborhood that's straight killers. They don't think, that they eat, sleep, live, and breathe to kill until they get caught or either they get laid down themselves. So you don't want to involve all these other people. You just want to make it between you and the guy that you got an issue with. You know what I'm saying? Because when I go at people, I don't really bring their neighborhoods in it. It's just me and you. And when I see you 9 times out of 10, when I get quiet about a situation and when I don't talk about the situation, when I get quiet, that's the problem. But as long as I'm clowning and joking around, then it ain't, you ain't got to worry about me doing nothing to you. But if I just shut up, you in trouble.
But for this, that's where I'm at with it. I wasn't gonna address this. I wasn't gonna say nothing to him. There's nothing to talk about, bro. You think I'm finna sit on that? Like, I'm not scared of Munchie. I know what I'd do to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't care about what a buster is getting on the internet saying about me, bro. You feel me? Because I know what the energy was when he was in my face.
Mm.
Like he's a very light dude, bro. Like he's light. He's light.
He lighting ass.
Bro, like it was so easy to move him how I wanted him. It was just like, bro, this would be like whooping on my son, bro.
Mm.
Dead homies. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I know what this is. My nigga, they don't even want me to put up the street TV and do an interview. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna get on here and disrespect his hood. I'm not gonna disrespect his dead homies. But what I will say about his hood, matter of fact, what I will say about all the blood sets in Inglewood, and even the real Inglewood Damus know this. We're about the ex-Crips that y'all got gangbanging with y'all that's pushing blood and pyro. It's a lot of those, bro, that y'all can clean up before y'all get to Snoopy badass. I'm from Compton, my nigga. Not y'all business, bro. Keep that shit in Inglewood. Keep that. You don't see the Compton niggas hating on me. Why is it LA niggas? Why is it Inglewood niggas? Shut the fuck up. Worry about the snitches and the hood hoppers that's pushing what y'all pushing because there's many of them. And don't say it ain't none. There's many of them, bro. So for them to just be focused on Snoopy badass, that should tell the public something. Like they're obsessed with this man. They are obsessed with this man, bro. You
Mm.
feel me?
All right,
Wow.
so I want to get to this. A lot of people, I think your page was taken, so you really didn't get a chance to really speak on this right here. A lot of people want to know what you meant by when Kendrick dropped his album. You didn't like the album. That's cool. Everybody don't like everybody's music, so I understand that. But you had got a phone call, or you reached out to Drake's Nim team OVO, and you made it to where Drake could come to Compton and I guess at Townsburg. Can you address that and let us know how that went? I think the people would like to know how that went.
I will I'll tell you, I don't want to tell it all, but I'll tell some because I got a big interview coming up and I don't want to spill the beans. But yeah, I will say, yeah, I did talk to Drake. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was a play in motion for not to come to it wasn't even a situation to disrespect Kendrick. It was more of just to prove that, man, homie, this a free country, bro. Like you can't ban nobody from a city because of one person's rap beef. If Drake come holler at me and got an opportunity to me, I'm gonna take it. I'm not about to say, oh, I'm not gonna do it because I'm from Compton and Kendrick is from Compton. But Kendrick ain't doing nothing for me. Kendrick don't give a fuck about Snoopy bad. So it's like, why would I, you know what I'm saying, lean towards somebody that wouldn't give me a chance when I know this dude with it. You feel me? But it wasn't no disrespect to Kendrick. It was more of like Drake. He interacted with me, so it's like, shoot, hey man, you could let's go to Tams. It was just one of them, bro. It wasn't no. Yeah, we about to boof the city. We about to boof. We might not even went to the Tams on in the West Side. We probably could have went
Right,
to the
right.
other one. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think going to that Tams Burgers,
Mhm.
right there and that, I don't think that would have been safe. I think that would have been an unsafe environment. But I will say this: when Drake and Kendrick started off with their issue, you know, Geechee Gotti from my neighborhood, he got a personal relationship with Kendrick, not Kendrick, but Drake. So when Drake was going at it, and I said, hey, listen, man, you got a relationship with Drake. Won't you go ahead and hit Drake up and tell him come to the Grandies, come to my neighborhood, and we can shoot a video, and we're gonna have 1 million Crips up in there. We'll put him on the roof, have the drone shots and everything, and we'll have it where, you know, it just look real big for him, right? So I guess when the homie hit Kendrick, hit Drake up and let him know, you know, I guess Drake was acting like he was on some other stuff, but when that boy Kendrick came with that "Not Like Us," I told Geechee, you might as well let that go. This is out the park. It's over with. It's a wrap. It ain't like we was taking his side or anything like that. You know, Drake put $75,000 in the homie hand, so it was more of a you know, a good come up for the homie if he could have made that happen. But you know what I'm saying, it didn't go that way. Kendrick knocked him out the park with that "Not Like Us." So we got in contact with him as well. And it's just I don't think it'd be smart for him to pull up in Compton right now.
All right, y'all. I wanna get into this clip from back on Fig, y'all.
Hold on. You trust these? Hold on. Before you started, you trust these dudes?
And for to not get a
Yeah, I don't be
strike.
trusting these.
So
I don't even want to play nobody's content. Let's not play their content.
Yeah, let's not play.
This is Marathon Kevs. This is Marathon. Hold on, let me mute you because that background. Hold on. This is Marathon Kev's video, and that's just a still shot, and he has the audio. So that's what that's about. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even like using people's
image
content. All the content that I got of other people's content that I did reaction starting on the first, I'm deleting everything off my page and just come with all original.
All right, well, you know, I'm gonna respect it,
YouTube streets.
and I'm gonna respect it because you got your destination up there, and I appreciate that. So we're gonna go ahead, you know, Marathon Kev. You know, I tried to get it in for you, you know, but basically, you know, I'm gonna respect it because, you know, Ricc Roc got his destination up here, and I appreciate him, you know, sharing the page. So, you know, let's get back into it though, y'all.
Who's been hating lately, bro?
I you know, usually, you know, I'll use an audio, and then if it's a video, they got the you know, moving shit, I'll put my thing up, but I ain't gonna do it. It's all.
Hey, look, I want to say this real quick. My page will be back. My YouTube page will be back in 29 days exactly, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all can subscribe me to this channel, 200. You feel me? My label page. You feel me? But yeah, it'll be back in 29 days. They suspended it for 30 days.
Well,
it's for something I did, though. It's for something I did. It ain't nothing. Nobody got it done. Nobody got the juice. They haven't know it, but I shot myself in the foot. You feel me? And I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Listen, I think you came in this game as doing your rap thing. Snoopy Badass. Snoopy Badass is your rap moniker. That's not your hood moniker.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, Snoopy Badass. Okay. Well, you just happen to be one of the guys from the West Coast that I've seen so far from the city of Compton, not just Compton, LA, all these areas around the city. You the only one that I've seen Snoop put a death row chain on. And if it was me, because a lot of people would never get that opportunity, they would never get that chance to even get in a position of a legend like that. He done been around a whole lot of rappers and did songs with, but he haven't gave not one of them a chance or even talk death row talk with none of them.
I talked to Snoop yesterday.
Let me land.
Snoop pick me all the time. Yeah.
So by you being in that position, getting that chain, if it was me, I would have went straight into album mode, because at that point it seemed like to me that's when all the talk about you came. Soon Snoop Dogg put that chain on your neck, everybody started using your name for content, whatever your past was, what the issue with the court issue, all this stuff that you ever did that they using. It's not to tarnish your name, it's to get content. Because if it was really on the street level, you wouldn't be here right now. If it was on the street level, when you went to No Jumper, they would have had some dudes out there waiting to peel your cap. You would have been gone. And so it's not that. You got to get back to your music and get back focused on what you focus on, because as long as you keep on talking about all this other stuff, you giving everybody content, and that's why they keep making it. You got to get back on your music. You got Snoop Dogg in your pocket.
Hey, but you know what? You right about that. But it's crazy, right? like I said, man, my boy DTE, much respect to you. You feel me? What did I say when you hit me about this, bro? What did I
No,
tell you?
I started the intro with that. I told him I hit you. You said you wasn't trying to do it. You wasn't trying to respond. You didn't care, and that wasn't what you was on. I made it
Because
very
because
clear.
because me and Snoop just had a long conversation, bro. We talked about everything, homie, and it's like it ain't even worth it, bro. Like, can't none of these dudes call him. He ain't sending them DMs. He ain't sending them text phone messages. And he told me this, and it's like, but the public should pick up on this. That's why it makes me mad with the viewers and the people in the comments. It's like, y'all don't see that these dudes are just envious. Munchie B is probably one of the most insecure damus on the internet, bro. Like, you can't tell, like you said earlier, Rick Rock. How can a dude, something got to be wrong with a dude that sits on the internet and talk about one particular person there all the time? One particular person. He's not from your hood. He's not from your city. He don't have nothing. He don't owe you no money or anything. You met him twice, but all you do is get on the internet and talk about him. Like, that don't show you something wrong with these dudes, bro? Who does that? I don't even have the energy to do that, bro.
I
Like, I would
think
probably do
any
this shit
man,
3 days and don't even feel like doing it no more.
I think any man that gets on here every single day to bring up another man, it's kind of weird to me, man. Like, bring up some women. Bring some women up. I want to hear about the chick that you knocked at the bar last night, or a chick that you met in the casino the other day. I want to hear these dudes talk about some women. Talk about women. It's talking about the same dude. Now, this is what makes it look crazy.
Crazy.
I would respect it more, because when you was in juvenile hall, when you started off going to jail as a youngster in juvenile hall, if you talk crazy to somebody and I catch you going to school, we gonna lock it up. Or if I'm run up in your cell, we gonna get out. We gonna make an appointment. Hey, look, we gonna go to the chapel. We're gonna go to the chapel and we're gonna get out. Or I'm gonna come to your cell, we're gonna lock it up. So when I see that dudes is not trying to get it out the way, that lets me know that these dudes got a mental issue to talk about another man. It gives off homosexual aura, man.
And let me say this. And everybody quick to say, well, Munchie blind. Bingo, right there. So now y'all, it got to be something mentally wrong with a person that know they can't fight me because they're blind, to keep constantly talking about a certain individual. Do you get it? Like, y'all looking at me crazy because I'm calling out the blind man, but y'all should be calling the blind man crazy because he's starting it and can't even defend it.
Money, can we get Munchie B on the show, or is it a way that we could pull him up on the panel?
Man,
I mean,
bro, I don't want to talk to him on this.
No, I'm saying after this one, we can then pull him up and get his point of view and see if we could chop it up with him.
I'm not talking to him. I want to see Munchie in person.
Right, I don't want people to think that we're gonna be interviewing a whole lot of people. We're gonna be interviewing this person. If somebody say, man, how y'all on there interviewing Snoopy? But we're gonna give everybody a chance on this show over here. We ain't discriminate. I'm not looking at what nobody's saying on the internet. I look at it like this. I don't have a problem with anybody. But if you got a problem with somebody, make it your business to go pull up on that dude. Y'all handle like men and get it out the way. If y'all can't do that, I'm not fit to take no sides in it, because if you got a real problem with somebody, it ain't nothing. We all in the same area. The LA and Compton, this Inglewood, Long Beach, all these areas is real small. Go lock it up, get it out the way, and shake hands and get it over with. That's how it really supposed to go. Get it out the way, shake hands, nobody die, you live to see another day. But if it go the other route and guns come out, then it's going to be some deaths. It's going to be people going in jail. And trust me, when you're sitting up in that jail, because I done been up in there with dudes doing life sentence, and I done watched dudes from every last single one of these hoods from the 14 years I've been there. I done seen tears come out of some of these dudes, big homies' eyes, killers that took a liking to Ricc Roc and say, hey, homie, when you get out there, man, start you a family, man. You don't want to do this. I don't want to be in here, man. I got to spend the rest of my life up in here. So it got to be a way that this could get either talked out, or if y'all got to go get in the ring or whatever it be, or go in the backyard, get it out the way, shake hands like it used to be. That's how we used to do it back in there. We'd get out with somebody and we'd shake hands. All right, homie. And it was that.
Yeah, man. And honestly, shit, throwing away your life and you ain't gonna get it back. So you might as well go ahead. That's one thing I always said I respected about California culture, right? Was that, you know, before I moved out here, I just felt like everybody was just running fades. Hold on, let me mute him so I don't get the feedback. Everybody was running fades and not really shooting each other. And I always respected that, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, dang, at least out there they got enough structure, you know what I'm saying, and enough you know what I mean, willpower to just not take it to another level. At least I know I could just catch a fade and I might go home lumped up, but I'm gonna be alive. You know what I mean? And I done been through the street fights, I done been in prison, I done shot niggas and been shot at. So I done learned these lessons, and luckily, you know what I mean, I made it through all these different situations. But I know for sure, you know what I mean, it takes 5 seconds to lose your life. But go ahead.
It wasn't no going home lumped up. It was, all right, you got the best of me today. We're gonna get down again. We're gonna keep on getting down till somebody say, man, all right, we cool. You see what I'm saying? That's how I go. I'm cool. I'm straight. I don't want no more. I don't want no more of that, man. You didn't hit me hard enough. I'm cool. You know. But listen, it is what it is. You ain't gonna win them all.
Right.
We not professionals, man. You know, even professional boxers, man, that train hard, they even take a L. It's nothing personal. When they walk up out that ring with their eyes swollen up and busted up, they ain't trying to pull back up to the ring and with their gun and knock this dude down. It is what it is. You can't win them all.
Let me ask you a quick question. Tell us a story about when Compton Ricc Roc got his ass whooped.
Let me see if I can find one. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a story.
That nigga said I gotta dig deep in there to find one. Remember when I got my ass whooped?
I got squabbles, man. I didn't throw these things, but I'm gonna tell you. Let me see. I didn't get whooped on, but it was a time that I was this dude from Campanella Park. I ain't gonna say his name. And shout out to the homies from Campanella Park over there. This dude, me and him used to shoot dice and gamble because we worked in the kitchen. We used to shoot dice. So I think I won like $80 from the dude. And the dude didn't have the money. He was gambling on his butt. So he said, you know what? When store time come, I'm going to pay you third draw. I'm like, cool, it's all good. Third draw come, dude don't pay me my money. So I come to work. I'm like, hey, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? What's up with that bread? Third draw then came. You ain't hit me with my dough, bro. He like, oh, I'm waiting on the package. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't thirsty for no money because I'm making all the pruno. I'm getting all the sugar up out the kitchen. I'm making all the wine, all the white light, and I got my cellar like a stove. So I ain't tripping, but I want my money because you ain't for to work me out my dough.
Exactly.
So dude the package don't come. So I get at his homies. I'm like, look, man, y'all homie owe me some money. I need my bread, homie. I see they wasn't moving fast enough on it. So I say, you know what? When I go back to work, I'm fit to fire him up. So I tell the homie, I say, look, watch my back. We go on the other side of the kitchen. I want to talk on him. I fired on him. Boom. I don't drop him though. This dude dip his head and do a windmill. And what he do a windmill, he catch me. Boom. He catch me right on the side of my temple. Man, I ain't never in my life got hit that hard. I felt my brain rattle. Boom, boom, boom. So look, I bag up. I get up off of him. I get myself together. If he was smart, he would have just kept rushing, but he was swinging with his head down doing windmills. Man, I lock back up. I get off on him. Bing, bing, bing. I drop him. Look, he didn't want no more. His homie's like, no, blood, you gonna get that? You gonna get back over there and get that? So I it was a good squabble.
Right.
That was the only time that I got hit that hard in my life. I never forget that hit, homie. But after that, man, we was cool. We shook hands and the debt was squashed and we didn't have no more problems after that, man. But we got it out the way. I could have easily went and got my knife. And put a few holes up in him. But that would have took it to somewhere else. But we shook hands and got out the way. And we still here today, both of us.
Nah, man, and that's what it's really about, man. And like I said, man, that's the one thing I can respect about out here, at least, or what was, portrayed to be so out here, out west, is that, a lot of people is really just running squabbles, and not all the time is it getting escalated, to shooting it out, But yeah, I definitely can can relate to getting my head rocked. I remember as a youngster, man, I got into it with a guy on my block, man, and he punched me so hard, my teeth grinded together, and I felt the enamel in my mouth. I felt disconnected enamel. You know what I'm saying? He disconnected the enamel on my teeth. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about when you get hit with one of them ones.
Like when I was coming up, when I was going to junior high school, Compton High School, if you had an issue with somebody, we got down, right? We'd get down, we'd take it up under the bleachers or by the bleachers, or we'd take it in the hallways and we'd get down. But if you was one of them dudes that was running your mouth and you was talking and you didn't get down, but you was always talking, running your mouth, acting like you was tough, we'd get you. The homies will get you. Like, man, you's a buster, homie. You didn't let this dude talk to you. You ain't did nothing. We gonna whoop on you. And then we might just, you probably can't come, well, you're not gonna be able to come back around here. You're gonna have to go join another hood. See, when I was coming up, you couldn't be a buster from the hood. If you was a buster, we gonna beat you up every time we see you, and you're gonna have to go find you somewhere else to go gangbang at. And that was just that. Nowadays, dudes get beat up, dudes get talked crazy to, dudes do some they popping innocent people and they still hanging around just so their neighborhoods could be deep. You got dudes with their pants all the way up under the bottom of their drawers. Like, man, where this come from? It's different, man. They don't even do no squabbling. That's why I was telling him, a dude like Munchie B, I don't know him. He weigh nothing. He got an eye. So if that was me and I was in his position, anybody talking about me, about fighting, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to use my good eye to shoot your eyes closed. And that's how anybody should think. Anybody should think like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, by me seeing it, I see it. He might not see it. Munchie B might not see it, but I see it. I know the end results of the game. And it ain't nothing but a trick to trick you off the streets or trick you right into the cemetery. And that's for anybody. If they don't understand, that's why a big homie job back in the days was to lace the homies. Lace the young homies, because they seen something that you didn't see. They know you young and you still working with your ego, your pride.
You on mute. Go ahead. Hold on. Take yourself off mute.
My thing is this though. What you think I'ma do when I see him and he try to press me?
Yeah. So this is going in both ways. Either way it go, a L is a L, a loss is a loss.
Do you think if I see Munchie B and they see me and he got niggas with him, I'm about to just look at him and just let him shoot me?
This is what I'm getting to. This is what I'm getting to.
Come on, you know me better than that.
But look, this is what I'm getting to. A loss is a loss. A win, you know what a win is? A win is when you can say, you know what? I avoided all these dudes. I went in the studio. I made a couple of hits. I did a couple of videos. And somebody didn't see me that ain't even part of the gang culture. They liked my music and they said, we're going to sign you for this $2.something million and we need you to stay out the streets because we going to put this money in you. That's a win. A L is a loss is when somebody ready to give you $2.something million and they looking at you online all day and they say, man, this dude right here is a risk. We can't put our money on this dude. He might not make it to see next year. You see what I'm saying? Them dudes not rapping. You the one rapping. So if you the one rapping, you got a talent. They don't have these dudes on the internet don't have no talent but to get on the internet.
Now you hear what you just said, right? You see how you know that, right? They know that too, and that's why they got they bust their asses on the internet hating in the first place.
Now watch this.
It's a distraction.
What they say a hater job is to do. What?
Distract you.
A hater job is to hate. So if you know what a hater job is, you can't give them no work. You can't get a haters no work. If you get a hater some work, they gonna listen. They make money off of you every time they get on the internet and say your name. You ain't making no money because you're not talking about them, but they making a whole lot of money talking about you. So you got to avoid that. Get in the studio, get on your music. You already had Snoop Dogg attention. You might could get his boss attention. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just focus on your music, your craft, and you cannot pay attention. Alex Alonso, he got a YouTube show. He ain't no owner of no record label. He got a YouTube show that they got to get on here to make content every day, him and all the rest of these podcasters. These dudes is not signed to Revoke TV. These dudes on YouTube, these dudes, none of us, not just them dudes, none of us have no big sponsorship. We not getting no $100,000, $200,000 check a month. So this content, that's why you see so many black dudes, young black dudes and older black dudes on the internet every day with the negativity, because that's the only thing that sells. Let them talk about God. Yeah, they ain't gonna they mess around and go platinum talking about God. They ain't talking about Jesus Christ and God and Allah and all. They ain't doing that. They talking about nonsense because a hater job is to hate. And they call it content nowadays.
Nah, man, you hit that right on the head, man. And that's why I tell motherfuckers all the time, man. They doing their job. If they hating, they doing their job. Oh, man, I used to get calls all the time. Man, this guy made a video on you. This guy reacted hating on you. I said, man, they doing their job. They doing what they supposed to do. Oh, they over there? Oh, yeah, they made a video. Oh, they hating? Oh, yeah, they doing their job. I'm not surprised. I ain't mad. None of that. None of that surprises me. None of that. I wake up and I see a nigga hating on me. I say, good job. It's a nigga in my comments right now. You didn't follow my Instagram. You on my page giving me engagement. Hate. I want you to hate. Hold on. Let me take you off mute. Go ahead, brother. What you got to say? Yeah, hey, I want you to hate.
I love it. We got to smile out of him. That's the energy that we need. And every time, look money. Every time we get a young brother on here, homie, our job is to at least drop something. You see how he's smiling now? That's the energy that you need. When you smile, you live longer, man.
Yeah.
Keep smiling on them. You make them mad when you smile. When they see your face, it's like a pit bull. You ever remember when we was young, we used to take our towels and we used to try to make our pit bulls mad. We used to slap them with the towel and then they'd turn around, grab the towel and lock on it.
I like that shit.
That's how they doing you. They know if they got a towel in their hand, watching. Remember you started watching? They saying watching because they watching for the dog to attack. You got to be smarter than that, man. You got to be smart. You got to know how to play chess with them. The thing is, win a war without fighting it. And that's what these dudes do. You know how they win the war without fighting? They wait for you to load up 5 or 6 of their videos. And they just wait till you start your channel get rolling. Then they start reporting all them videos one by one to knock you out the game. Once they knock you out the competition, you one less channel that they ain't got to worry about, so the people come over there and watch their show.
Yep,
all this stuff is a game, and you got to know how to play it, because once you lose, you lose. You just said my channel will be back up in 29 days. That's 29 days of revenue, content, monetization that you're losing out on because you fell into the trick bag, man.
You're right.
Yeah.
And it's good though. We live and we learn. You know what I'm saying? We live and we learn. I'm looking at my emails right now.
Now, just imagine if all these content creators could stop the hating on each other, right? Stop disrespecting each other, right? Stop talking about each other, right? And we just get a channel like Revoke, right?
Bro, I don't talk about them.
But look, we're not talking about you right now, so this don't involve you. But just imagine if we could get us 3 right here. Then we get them 3 right there. Then we got these 3 over here. And we got a mother company, and they just giving us all a big old check for all this good content we run out. Because I know for sure, all of us all together a month, combine all our channels views up a month, we bringing in millions of views, man. Millions of views. And you know what half of these views go to? The content creators from LA, from where we from, and other content, they give them to a No Jumper. They give them to what's the other dude, Vlad TV. They getting the majority of the Jews the money because the brothers is taking the clientele over there to them. Now imagine if we had the paper and the money where we could pay somebody to fly out here and jump on our shows. But we keep on arguing with each other and staying divided. Who know if Adam 22 and Vlad TV is paying some of the workers that work for them to keep us divided so they can get all the money? It's a game, man. We not thinking, bro.
I didn't think about that.
Oh, because now when you think about it with them eyes, right? When they went over there and they made Fig community, he made sure to stay on. You know what I mean? In a sense, for a point in time, to stay on them, keep them divided, turn them against each other, say this guy was talking about this guy, and make sure, oh, he ain't paying these guys that's over there on a panel. And then Mac Wop left, and you know what I mean? He made sure, because if they would have stayed together, they could have made something really big. So he made sure, like you said, to conquer and divide. That's basic strategy right there.
Man, that's the art of war, man. That's the art of war.
That's what I'm saying.
They read see, we don't read. A lot of, I ain't gonna say we, I'm gonna say a lot of us don't read. A lot of them dudes, they read. And then they turn around and use these strategies on us. And then that's how we stay in conflict. You notice when people go on these big platforms, they don't ask them about their music career. They don't ask them about their next movie. They ask them everything that involves the streets. Because these young dudes work with pride, they work with their ego, and once they hear their name being talked about, the first thing they do is jump right in front of their camera and load up some more negative content. And for a channel that got 4 million views, where do you think? It's a lot of people. You got 4 million subscribers, and every day y'all getting 60 and 1,000 people in front of you to listen to this. If you put 60,000 people in front of me and you right now, we'll shake up like a pair of dice and wouldn't know what to say. That's a lot of people that's watching negativity every day. So they playing the game, man. As long as they pay them little dudes $2,000, $3,000, put them in a little room by LAX or right there by the airport in Glendale, whatever. Keep them on them shows. Keep them going at it with each other. They'll never link up, never click up and make that bread. These dudes are smart and they got it to where we ain't paying attention. Because we working with our pride and our ego, and they using the gang shit to do it. Because guess what? A street dude, you could talk about his mama. A street dude, you could say something about his kids. He'd get mad, but say something about his gang, and he'll try to kill you. Tell a young dude in the streets right now, F his gang, and watch what he do to you. Tell him F his mama, and he don't want to fight you, but tell him F his gang. So that's why you hear a lot of gang talk on them big platforms like that. Because they know that's what's going to trigger these dudes. These dudes is breaded off gangs. It ain't like Oakland, up north the Bay, where them dudes is pimps and players and max. You know what I'm saying? The dudes in the Bay ain't talking about none of this goofy stuff we talking about down here. They talking about some money. Put it in my pocket. Put it in my hand. All that. And that's why they know. You don't see no jumper set up headquarters in the Bay. What they going to talk about? They can't use them dudes down there to talk about each other because they ain't got time for that. They trying to get it off the street, off the block. They got the girls out there. You know, that ain't cool either, but they know. They come to the gang capital and use these gang members, illiteracy, and that's how they work on, man.
Hey, man. I think a lot of this stuff you saying, man, and I ain't trying to disrespect anybody and the viewers, you know, or anything, but I think you really giving us some game, but it's like, I feel like it's going over people's heads. I don't even think that it's going over people's heads, but I just feel like we not really gonna act on it. But you really saying like what they saying, like why all these black celebrities ain't started no bank or did nothing big, or you know what I mean? For example, like they say Cat Williams just purchased that land to build something like Tyler Perry did. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guys that are kind of implemented, you know, and those are outliers in our in African, you know, in the black community. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really saying you saying the right things, but are we gonna take action on it? I feel like we starting to take action on it and you standing on it. So let me give you your credit, because it's like you could have just Hollywood talked to me and say, yeah, we gonna do the we gonna do the shows, you know me, because we need to get together and we need to, you know what I'm saying? But anytime I hit you up, you here, you popping up, you know what I'm saying? And who am I ain't nobody, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like you standing on what you're talking about, and we need to do more of that coming together. And like you said, you got the cameras, you got all of this, not even at you, but just it's a lot of opportunities out there like that if people was willing to come together and trust each other, one, and then two, you know what I'm saying, slow down and see the vision. So it's like, right. I see you got the vision, and obviously you pushing and you putting action behind it. So I respect that, man. But I just hope that more people really hear what you saying and take action. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot, they gonna get the good, they gonna get the bad, they gonna get the ugly. It's gonna be days we gonna get on here and crack jokes. It's gonna be days we gonna get on here and we gonna pour some gas on the fire, and we gonna do a little trolling too. It's gonna be them days we gonna do that. They want us to be one way all the time. One day I might wake up in my Martin Luther King strategy. One day I might want to wake up with the YOG and the Compton, the Easy and all that and get on my, but it's a must that I talk some sense tonight because we got two dudes that could potentially lose their life to the graveyard or to the cemetery. And I know that they gonna listen to this video when they go back and watch it. And hopefully when they see it, they'll get a seed in their brain and say, you know what? Let me change my thought process. So we got it. This is vital that we speak like this tonight.
But see, you know, like DA says, right? And this is a lot of, you know, black people's thought process. It's too many three fingers turn and twist type of guys out there. He basically saying, I can't even take a chance because I already know that it ain't gonna work. Well, shit, you already lost, brother. That's what I want you to know. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to take a chance. You got to be willing to, you know what I mean, take a loss. You got to be willing to lose a couple of times because one of them times you might win, but you got to be in it to win it. You got to be in the game to even say you taking a W. So get that mindset out your mind, brother.
Even the dudes that's in the comment section that's negative, if they were smart, they'd go get them some OBS Studio or StreamYard. And while we talking right now, they could be on their channel reviewing it. We ain't gonna do nothing till you go ahead and review it and make you some content. So what we might be saying wrong or what you might not like, you could be on your channel talking about it. But you know, a lot of people don't get it, man. A lot of these people that be in the comments, they're young. A lot of these people being here on fake pages. A lot of them is high off dope. They high off alcohol. They drunk as a skunk, and they sitting over there drunk texting. Crystal writing, they high off that weed, they over there off that cocaine. So a lot of these dudes that be in the comment section, shout out to the real ones in the comment section, but the ones that's in they in there high, some of them is cold dope fiends, man. They over there dope texting, man. You can't pay that no attention, man. You can see that with a sober brain. I be seeing some of these comments in my session, and I be like, man, I know he took a blast before he wrote that. That's somebody that's high off cocaine. I know how cocaine make you act. My uncles and aunties used to smoke dope back in the day. I know when a dope head is talking. Come on, man.
All right, man. Snoopy, man. You got to take yourself off mute.
Hey, look, hey. I just got an email. Good news. Let me reply back to this email. Y'all enjoy y'all day, homie. I appreciate y'all for having me. For me, but YouTube just got back at me right now, nigga, for something else. For me. It's good news though. I'll let y'all know in the DM. You feel me? So let me reply back to this DM, bro. And y'all enjoy y'all night, man.
All right,
man, I appreciate you popping on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Responding to it.
Appreciate you for having me, bro. Appreciate it, man.
All good, brother.
All right, just hit me. Let me do this.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, man. Come to Ricc Roc, man. You done popped up again on me. You know what I mean? Held it down. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What you got to say before we get up out of here on this whole situation?
We got to try to get a lot of people on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day ain't going to be a good day. Some days going to be bad, man. Some days they not going to like us at all. Sometimes, some days they going to say them dudes is hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? But hey, welcome to the internet, man. That's my slogan. When somebody say something, they be trying to pop it at me. I say, man, welcome to that. What do you expect on the internet, man? What do you expect from the internet? You think this is not church? You're not reading out the Holy Bible. This is where all the demons and all the devils and all the sinners and the dope fiends, the crackheads, the meth heads, the pipe smokers, everybody. Listen, man. You don't see too many successful rich people on this internet. The dudes that's on here that's trying to get to it, or they trying to sustain the little change that they are making on here. So when I see these people, man, I can't believe y'all interview Snoopy Badass, man. What's wrong with y'all? Listen, man, you could put Lucifer in front of my channel right now, and I'm gonna ask him man, why do you make us do this, man? Why do you got us in the hood shooting at each other, man? And if I could get Jesus on here, I'm gonna talk to him, man. Hey, listen, this is what you make sure I get $1 million by tomorrow, homie. So we gonna interview everybody. We need to try to get Munchie B on here. We not bringing him on here to antagonize or use Munchie, use our channel to go at their channel. We could bring Alex Alonso and we could bring Munchie B on here tomorrow. I tell everybody, I'm not none of y'all friends, man. We could be business partners, but we not friends. So don't think that I'm so cool with you that I'm not gonna interview him or interview him or her. Because we here to do what we do, man. We don't here to pop it and don't stop it, man. That's it. And that's all.
Hey man, I definitely agree. I'm trying to get all perspectives. You know what I mean? I'm reaching out to all the people. You know what I mean? And I tag everybody when I post. You know what I mean? It ain't to antagonize you, it's to let you know what's going on. So if you did want to pop over here and pop on, the door is always open. That's to anybody and everybody. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Unless you know I don't fuck with you, and then it's over.
Yeah, we got to get past that too. Listen. When it come to getting the money, man,
Yeah.
we gonna exempt anything that's funny, man. Because you got dudes, Skip Bailey and what's the dude named Sharp? They used to go at it. Not Sharp, what Shannon Sharp? Yeah, they used to go at it every day. But when that microphone come on, them lights come on, they say action. Put your feelings and stack your money to the ceilings, man. That's what you got to do, man. Avoid your feelings and get your millions, man. And if ain't nobody did nothing to you, shot you or robbed your mama, snatched your mama purse or nothing like that, or slap your son or something in the back of the head, then man, get the bread, man. It ain't that serious, man.
Nah, I definitely agree with that. And most of the time that's what I'm on. But the disrespectful guys, the convenient guys, and all of that, I ain't rocking with it. But yeah, man. So we definitely gonna be back soon. I don't know who we gonna bring on this thing, but every day something happens. All the current events we gonna address. You know what I mean? I wish I had Keep It a Benji up here. I was gonna do a one-on-one with Snoopy Badass, man, but Ricc Roc said, "Hey man, send a link." You already know.
That wasn't nobody but God. That wasn't nobody. Somebody said hypocrite at his finest. Yeah, all that. Look, that wasn't number God, man. God said, man, listen, man, we need you to go here and pull up on the show and talk some common sense tonight. We don't need you to do what you did the other night. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you to do that. We need you to try to like talk some common sense because you got two dudes, man. When I heard Munchie's show this morning or whenever I listened to it, I said, man, wow, that's kind of taking it too far talking about somebody's dead brother, right? But when they young, they think that's cool, but they young. By the time they get close to their 50s, trust me, they not going to think like that if they make it. But if they keep thinking how they thinking, I could go take you to the cemetery to a few of them and say, this is my homie right here. This is my homie right here. This is another dude right here. I told 3 people, homie, in my life. I told 3 people. And they didn't listen, and every last one of them got smoked. They got their brains blew out. They got killed. And I told them, I said, I told one dude something today. The next day, everything I told him, it happened. I told another dude, he didn't listen. He got smoked. I told my own brother, man, you can't be putting your hands on. Man, I had to sock somebody out at the hydraulic shop, man, playing with my car, man. So I slapped him up. I said, man, you can't be putting your hands on people out there, homie. If you ain't gonna lay them down, leave it alone because they gonna lay you down because these dudes nowadays can't take a ass. They can't take a whooping. They can't take a loss. So they gonna gun you down. And if you don't got that in your mind to do that, and then you gotta accept everything that come with it, you're gonna get locked up. You're not going to get away. These dudes gonna tell on you. If they don't tell on you today, they gonna tell on you 5-6 days from now to get out of jail free card. Man, I know something that happened in 1996. What happened in 1996? Man, y'all listen. Go back and look at y'all records. Man, y'all remember that dope fiend that got killed in the alley? Yeah. So these dudes gonna tell on you. You're not getting away with it. But I told my own brother, man. And the next time I heard something about that, man, I was on my way to work. And I got a phone. I was getting off of work, and I was in jail. And I got a phone call. And they called me to the program office, and they let me know that my little brother got shot and killed. And I said, man, but this is 3 people in my lifetime. So, man, y'all could pay attention. Oh, man, it could be, or don't take advice, man. I ain't here to preach to you, man. I'm telling you by experience, not something that I'm on here trying to sound good. But tomorrow on the next show, we might turn it up. Somebody gonna be a victim.
Nah, man, we definitely gonna reach out. I don't know if Munchie B gonna be willing to come over here. I'm gonna have you reach out to him. We'll have a couple people reach out to him. We'll see if we can get him on the platform.
If they come, it's cool. If they don't, when we make a little money and we become millionaires, and we go ahead and get them 100,000 or something like that, don't worry about it. We'll get them later on if we don't get them today. We speaking this to existence. When we get them millions of dollars, then we could pay these dudes and write it to them right off our little checks, straight from our business accounts. Yeah, this is all business. We get it back at the end of the year. It's all good. Man,
It's
it's Confronting Ricc Roc with Confronting Ricc Roc TV, man. I'm going to the next one.
You already know. I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Man, but y'all know how we do it, man, because to be in this position, to sit in this chair, to do what I do, to have the Confronting Ricc Rocs pop on, the Snoopy badasses pop on, to have niggas try to troll you and say, nigga, I brought you your mother, I made you famous, nigga. You got to be able to put in the work. You got to do what you got to do. You got to have 300 in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? Going crazy. Not depending on Loose Cannon, Wag 100, any of you other niggas that want to be acting like it's because of you. It's because of the grind. It's because I'm over here putting in the work. It's work. OOPS is in the link is in the bio. Tap in, tune in. It's your boy Demon Time Exotics. And I'm gone.
Case of playing the gas on Bridgesburg. I've been taught the game by OGs, but some say I never learned. Been the same way since 03, shit, this for better or worse. You got me, but all you got is the problems I had with her. Told them back to work, the napkins work, spectacular, but vernacular. If she leave, then that's on her. I got God with me, I'm about to take them back to church. If you hating on me, on my soul, promise that won't work. If you hating on me, on my soul, promise that won't work. Only get to do this shit, cause we get to work. Yeah, we only get to do this shit, cause we put in work. Wonder what's the price of love and why does it cost it all? I'm up on the list. If I'm on the list, then you can cross me off. This shit just like Gilligan's Island. I ain't lost with y'all. Told me to take my time. I don't waste my time at all. Don't have no idols or no heroes. They say money is the root to all evil. But if life is the price to cost people, then why? Don't know about my spot, niggas turn. I got day ones with me, you should see the ones that chose to turn. Big flighter just in case the flame the gas that niggas burn. We can only do this shit cause we been putting in the work. We can only do this shit cause we been putting in the work. We can only do this shit cause we been putting in the work. Back to work, the napkins work, spectacular, vernacular. If she leave, then that's on her. I got God with me, told her mama take them back to church. If you hating on me, promise on my soul that won't work. No.